how's it going? This is Viking, and I'm making this video because I really think that it'd be interesting to give away my personal best and favorite key bindings that I use. So I'm just dropping here. Now, I didn't mean to get into a match with other players for playgrounds, but obviously I did not take away the no-fill. I'm just gathering some materials currently. After I get some more materials, I will show you why I like the key bindings that I use. I used to use the default F1, F2, even scrolling with my mouse, which, by the way, do not use that because it does not make you a better player. I am not a great player, but I am a better player than what I was, and that is all due to learning to use your left hand for switching between, not just moving around, but switching between which builds you need. So as you can see in the bottom right, I have Q as a default. Of course, I kept this as the same to switch between materials and your weapons. Now, I made it X, C, V, and Z. The reason I did so is because I used V, because I watched a video about pushing RAM, so you go V, C, X, and because they're all side by side, it just made it so much easier for me to do that. Because then you get V, C, X, click on V, C, X, and I could just continue like that. And it made it super easy for me to build like that. Now, I have Z as pyramids because I noticed that if I was in a position like this, where I box myself in and I needed to get like a pyramid on top, I used to not be able to do it because it was set to something else. And at first I thought maybe I'll just make it a mouse, set it as a mouse key binding, but I didn't do that. So I put it as Z, so that when someone breaks down stuff, I just have to bounce between C and Z. And I'll say that's the only thing that's a little negative about my setup for building, is that you have to like bounce over them. But once you get used to it, it's super easy, because then you just, as they break your pyramid, you place a pyramid. If they get past all of it, then you just spam that and then get back up. Now, I do have some different options for my buildings, and it's all due to the fact that my mouse supports multiple different outputs for how I want to build, and so I've assigned some of my building to my mouse. So on the left side where my thumb rests, I have two buttons. The bottom one is assigned to editing, so it's like a quick way for me to just, you know, edit something real quick and then get in somewhere. And then right click is obviously reset, and then I just click the bottom part of my mouse again. But it's been really useful for me. It may not feel that way for you. If not, then please don't use it. It's all about finding your own thing, and hopefully that, you know, you can copy some of the stuff I'm doing. Now, if you've ever been in a position where you have a trap on you and you want to hurry and, like, let's say someone just breaks in and, you know, they manage to get through and they're in here with you. Well, I used to not been able to switch to traps in time to place it, because it's literally a matter of seconds before they can kill you. So what I did was, where my thumb is resting, where I said there was two buttons, I've assigned the top one to be my trap button. So if I had something in my inventory currently that was a trap, I would have been able to just instantly switch to it by pressing a button on my mouse with my thumb. That, for me, is probably one of the most vital things about the way I have my stuff set up, because I don't think you know how many times it saved me when someone just tries rushing me in my own 1x1, and I have a matter of seconds to save myself. In the next video, I'll be doing over messing with different things that I use in Fortnite. I will be talking about the settings I use for, and it'll focus more on my mouse, like the DPI I use, because I do have a Logitech G903, and I really love it. It is a very, you know, it's a high-end mouse. It costs a lot, and it comes with the PowerPlay mouse. I mean, well, you have to buy it separately, but that's another $100 if you want it. But the cool thing is, you don't have to buy batteries anymore. It just charges constantly, and as you're playing, it's charging when you have the battery in. But I'll do a review on that, and then I will do a review on my $200 keyboard. Well, yeah, practically $200 keyboard, which comes with what I will consider as the best mouse cushion ever. Now the last thing I guess is trying to build like this, which I can't even build that quick, okay? See, like I messed up there. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.